Hi, this is Matthew from the Five Steps organization. Just doing a daily update here. It's about 11 minutes before 9 p.m. here in Chiang Rai, Thailand. Trying a new background here. I think it looks pretty nice. I'm using Zoom. I was using Microsoft Movie Maker, which didn't allow me to have a background like this. And then when I use OBS, another piece of software, by the way, that was very problematic for me anyway, to be able to set up the background right. Now you can see a little bit of trouble here. You can see a little bit, huh? But overall, I think it looks pretty nice. So be improving that. So you know where I am, you know what time it is, and the date is the 29th. It's a Wednesday. It's the 29th of September, 2021. Things are moving along. I've just finished up the new version, the new design of the website. Now all the content is still there. If you go to the More button on the top right of the screen. But instead of having buttons, like the More button will show you, that's the old style. The new style is kind of scrolling down, gives you information about some key things that people told me, hey man, you got to talk about this, you got to do this, you got to show people this. So I haven't been doing any promoting. Been a little bit busy working on the website in all my spare time. You know, when you're a software guy, I've been a software guy for over, I don't know how many years, 30 years. It was at 85 I started. So that's 15 plus 20, 32, 30, 36 years. Anyway, when you're a software guy, a lot of times you can't, you don't know what people want. You just know what makes sense to you. And a lot of times that's way off, huh? A lot of times the people actually want to see something different. So our goal right now, our phase one, we've changed our phase one. Our phase one includes $10,000 to set up our new place with the office and everything, home office there in Ziru, Uganda. And it also includes me getting there and from Thailand. The second part is buying land. So we decided we're going to buy land first. Now, this was suggested to me by Mr. Benson. I got to give him credit. He told me, hey, we ought to do that. You know, we're going to buy land and then we'll set everything up on there. And I said, well, I don't know if we're ready to do that. Maybe we should rent land first and kind of get everything going. But I realized, well, that doesn't make sense. You know, he was right. We should buy the land first and then we set up everything permanently. We're going to set up the community center building. We'll set up, forgot to include, but we'll set up some bathrooms there. We'll have to look at how many bathrooms, how does it make sense? How should we set up the bathrooms? So we can set that up there. And what else? We'll have chickens. We'll have a chicken farm at the other end because I think maybe it's going to smell. We'll have goats too. Maybe some of the animals will smell. So they'll be at the other end of the property. We'll have a nice greenhouse that'll probably be somewhere in the middle. And I don't know if we'll have enough room to have a little bit of a fish pond or if we'll have aquaponics in the greenhouse so that we got the fish in there or maybe no fish. So we're still working on that. But these two phases, well, these two parts, the key part about the relocation, setting everything up, setting up the office, and then buying the property, we're looking at about $30,000 to get that going. And so that's the goal that we have right now. The goal is to provide all the information necessary to have everything organized and everything in place and contact people that might be interested. They feel like this project, sustainable community center that transforms people's lives. This isn't a handout. This isn't emergency help. This is something that's long-term. We're working to expand a community of about 2,500 people. It's a pilot project. It's the first time we've done it. So that's our goal, is to find someone who says, okay, you know, that resonates with me. I want to support that project. And so the first part is $30,000. And then it's going to go from there. And the total would be maybe another 70,000 total within a year's time to get everything done. Want more details on that? Look at the website, fivesteps.org. Unique point I want to make today. The only thing I want to say right now is that check out the new website at fivesteps.org. Take a look, see what you think. There's a box there you can press feedback. Press the button for feedback. You can share feedback. It could be anonymous or not, doesn't matter. But we appreciate some feedback. We're open. You know, That's part of our philosophy. Keep an open mind. Contact information's at the end of the video. Tell a friend. Tell a friend if you know a friend that's interested, might be interested in the project, tell them about it. Subscribe to our YouTube channel. We want to have a lot of subscriptions on our YouTube channel because people that do other things are getting millions of subscriptions. So we're hoping that our project will attract some people, and these people will subscribe. And instead of maybe getting excited about things that aren't life or death, this is life or death. This is about the life of people. And if we don't help them, they die. We have 15,000 children dying every day because we neglect them, because we don't think about them, because we're not doing anything about it. So humanity, society, we have to change, I think. And we have to think more about the people that are really hurting. And if we can't do that, we're going nowhere. Forget about going to Mars, Elon Musk. Forget about getting anything done. Forget about peace. Biden, forget about your deals with China, all that stuff that's going on. Forget about Afghanistan. Forget about everything. If we don't have the compassion in our hearts to help people that are dying, children that are dying, I mean, this number, 15,000 people, these are children younger than the age of 5. If we don't have it in our hearts, if we don't build it into our system, if we don't have this in our communities, if it's not part of our culture, forget anything else. Because can you tell me what's more important than the lives of children, than the lives of babies dying in their mother's arms? Can you tell me what's more important than that? Your new BMW? Your new handbag? Some raise at work that you're all, okay, great. All that stuff's fine. But what about your priorities? I think the first priority, the first most important thing should be saving the lives of the children. Got that handled? You do that? We don't have children neglected that are dying by the thousands and thousands and thousands every day. Get your car. Get your house with more bedrooms than you need. But what's more important? How are you spending your time? How are you spending your focus? And that's what we're about here. So we're pushing. I'm obviously pushing for people to think about that and have some responsibility for your fellow human being. And if we don't, we're not a race. We're not a humane race. You know. Okay, that's it for today. Thanks so much for watching. Thanks so much for listening. We're gonna go and we'll see you tomorrow. Have a wonderful day.